But it is this week's edition of Player Breakdown. And who will I be breaking down tonight on the 9th edition of Player Breakdown? Well, it is going to be Charlie Elick, last week's guest here on the Prospect Show. He plays for the Edge U18 prep team in the U18 prep division in the CSSHL. He is a defenseman and he wears number 7. But looking at Charlie Elick's game this season, and we're going to pull up the stats here to see just how good of an offensive defenseman that Charlie Elick is. Obviously strong in his own end, but the clips that I will be showing you guys tonight, they were the only clips I could find. Unfortunately, could not really find any games or clips showcasing his defensive game, but it's nice to see, the offensive abilities that Charlie has here in these clips. And to let you guys know, as a a young player, as a 16-year-old playing at the U18 division level for the very first time in his lifetime, he's got 18 points in 16 games this year with the Edge School U18 prep team. He's had a chance to play only one WHL game so far with the Brandon Wee Kings, but he had no points in that game. But, a small sample size. He said he did some good things in that game from the conversation I had with him. But Charlie was the 3rd overall pick in the WHL draft, first defenseman taken off the board in the 2021 WHL draft back in December. And yeah, just going to showcase, show his skills that he has out there as a player in this episode tonight in this additional Player Breakdown. And, he's a good skater, a very good skater at that. He sees the ice really well. He reads the play well. And he's got an accurate shot with some power on it as well. And he can get a quick release off if he wants to. But we are going to go through the clips here of Charlie Elick, and I'll show you guys and break it down along the way of how good of an offensive product this defenseman is from Calgary, Alberta. So we got the clips here. Got to pause it to start off. Put the Prospect Show overlay on, and away we go. So taking a look at it here, Charlie in some of these clips is going to be wearing number 17, and some of these clips he's going to be wearing number 7. And the reason is that these clips in this video, I found them on the CSSHL YouTube page, as well as on one of the clips I found it on the CSSHL Instagram page as well. Shout out to them for having this footage available online and supplying it to the people. Shout out to the CSSHL for doing that. But Charlie here, he's going to be on the right side on the point. It is 5-on-5 here. And look at Charlie right here. He's going to recognize once his team has possession of the puck that he's got this whole right side of the ice open. No real threat right now of this team that they're playing, the SAHA team, to bring the puck the other way and generate some offense. So Charlie knows that. He sees this and he's going to do this. He's going to jump into the play, receive the puck, and boom, a quick release top shelf, and Charlie puts it into the net. An accurately placed shot there from Charlie Elick. Now looking at this play here, Charlie doing a wonderful job of recognizing the weakness in the defense of coverage of that team that he's playing against, that they're playing against at the center of the ice. We'll play it back here, taking a look. And what Charlie does here, really heads up play to see this. Going to see Charlie getting the puck here at the blue line. He makes his way up into the neutral zone. And he's going to see here the player that he ends up passing to is wide open. And this player here in the middle is the only real chance this team has of covering him here before the blue line, or potentially taking the puck away from him. And Charlie is going to see this. He's going to hold the puck for a bit longer here. He's got the pass open here, but he's going to really make sure that this player for the other team is going to truly commit to him. So he has a more open, even more open passing lane to that player that he's going to pass it up to. So Charlie here, right as this player commits, Charlie is going to unload a short pass to his teammate, ends up getting it to him. Good move, a little shake and bake before he puts it into the net. Great play there by Charlie. at center ice. Now, Charlie here at the point passes it to a teammate, gets it back here from the point, and an accurate shot, not the quickest release there, but Charlie has some time to put some good power on the shot, and he's able to put it into the net on the goaltender. Now, Charlie here, he's going to be at the top of the play here at the blue line. His team ends up winning the draw. He's going to activate into the zone, setting himself up to receive this pass, but the pass misses. He probably would have scored with his quick release because, as you can see, he's got a ton of wide open net right there. But Charlie ends up not getting this pass right away, but he's not going to panic. Charlie here ends up having some patience, ends up seeing this guy in the slot, and he's going to hold this puck, bringing the play into him, bringing the pressure onto him. And as this guy commits, he sees that number 17 here peels away, so he's not covering this man in the slot. And right as this opposing player comes to attack Charlie, right at the last second, because he can, he makes this pass into the slot, wide open to a teammate for a goal. Gets tipped, I'm pretty sure, on the way there. But looking at the upcoming play here, Charlie, wonderful job of knowing when to attack into the zone here, sees a lot of open space on this right side. If he is able to protect the puck away from this player, and he does, to get a shot on net, Charlie here, good skating, powerful skater here, ends up shielding that puck, winds up, releases it, and just a beautifully placed shot there by Charlie into the net. The accuracy of the shot on full display right there. Now, taking a look at it here, Charlie, his team is on the on 5-on-5. I'm pretty sure all these clips are on 5-on-5. I could be wrong though, but we'll have to wait and see for that. But Charlie here gets the pass and ends up drawing the play to the middle here. All these players going to the middle, and of course this player in the not the guy closest to the point, not the guy closest to Charlie, but the guy in the middle more so here, has a good active stick. He has taken away the passing lane to the guy at the top of the left face-off circle, but Charlie ends up realizing there's a weakness in the coverage here because players are starting to come towards him more so. He ends up giving a quick pass back to his teammate here, his D partner. His D partner ends up getting it, generates a shot on net, and it's in. So just really good awareness and really good job of Charlie reading the ice there. And you can see here, Charlie going to step up into the play, gets the pass, quick release, in good scoring position. And those are just some of the things that Charlie does very well to get himself good opportunities like that. You're going to see it again. Charlie gets in good position here to end up scoring this goal, ends up getting the pass, activating into the play aggressively, ends up, not covered by anyone. He's coming down with such speed. Charlie gets this pass here right at the side of the net and puts it in for a tap-in to win his team the game in that 7-6 game over the Northern Alberta Extreme. But to sum things up here, folks, I'll say it again. Charlie Elick, very good skater. I think you could see it there. He's got a really accurate shot. A guy that has a quick release too, as you did see there. He's a guy that sees the ice very well. I think that was on full display as well. He reads the play very well. That goes into just how well he sees the ice. And I think that he's a player that, isn't afraid to have some patience, isn't afraid to wait for things to open up. If a pass might be there, he waits that extra split second or two or extra second or two to, really allow things to open up more if he does have a chance to do so. And I think he was able to do that in, some of the plays that you did see here tonight.